emergency will occur. In this flight will be start boarding by group, which is group C, C as start. Thank you for choosing Jet2.com and ready.
Welcome on board, and thanks for flying Jet2.com and Jet2 Holidays.
We're nearly ready for takeoff, but first, please make sure your mobile phones, tablets, and other electronic devices are in flight mode, fully switched off, and safely put away in your hand luggage.
This is because you're not allowed to use them until after takeoff. When the seatbelt signs are switched off, you can use your devices again as long as they stay in flight mode, as you cannot send texts, make calls, or access the internet while you're on board.
Please now make sure any hand luggage is safely put away and your seatbelt is fastened ahead of takeoff.
Have a lovely flight.
Cabin crew, that's doors into automatic. Crash check on the port, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got a great flight lined up for you today. But first, here are the safety procedures for our Boeing 737-800. It's very important, so please remove any headphones and listen carefully.
In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a safety instruction card.
It has all sorts of safety information, with info on emergency doors and escape routes, oxygen masks, how to use the life jackets, the brace position, and more.
And there's even more safety info in Jet2, our in-flight magazine.
This plane has 8 emergency exits. These are clearly marked, and we're pointing them out to you now. There are 2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 4 overwing exits in the centre, and 2 doors at the front.
To help you find your way to the exits when there is reduced lighting and visibility, we have additional lighting in the ceiling and in the aisle along the floor. Take a look for your nearest exits now, bearing in mind that they may be behind you.
If you need to leave the plane quickly, take off your shoes or anything else that may damage the slide. Leave all luggage behind and go to your nearest usable exit.
If there's a change in cabin pressure, masks like these will appear from the panel above your head. As soon as you see it, pull down to start the flow of oxygen. Breathe normally as you put it over your mouth and nose, and adjust to fit. Make sure you put your own mask on first before helping anyone else. The bag on the mask may not inflate, but rest assured that oxygen will still be flowing.
A life jacket is located under your seat. When told by the cabin crew, remove it from its bag by pulling the tab and pull it over your head. Put the strap around your waist, fasten at the front as we're showing you, and tighten by pulling the tab.
Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on this red toggle. If you need to inflate it more, blow into this tube. There's also a light and a whistle to help you attract attention.
It's time to fasten your seatbelt. Simply press the 2 metal ends of your seatbelt together until they click. Then pull the strap to adjust so it's tight and low around your waist. To release your seatbelt, simply lift the metal cover. To prepare for takeoff, please make sure your seatbelt is fastened with your tray table and cup holder folded away, your armrests down, and your window blinds fully open.
Please also make sure any bags or loose items are safely put under the seat in front of you, and keep all electronic devices fully switched off and safely put away until the seatbelt signs have been turned off.
Thanks for listening, and have a lovely flight.
user-friendly onboard together policy is only drink alcohol that is served by us. If you bought alcohol in the terminal, you cannot drink this on board.
So whether you're ordering a cup of tea or a G&T, take some time out to relax and enjoy our in-flight service.
Please put your things back into the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you, and make sure the aisle and exit areas are nice and clear.
When you're settled in, fasten your seatbelt tight and low around your waist, fold away your tray table and cup holder and put your armrest down. Please fully switch off all electronic devices and put them away until the seatbelt signs have been turned off after landing.
Finally, have another look at the safety instruction card, then put it at the front of your seat pocket. If we tell you to leave the aircraft quickly, please remember to leave all luggage behind.
We really appreciate your help to keep things nice and tidy, so please check your seat pockets and floor for any newspapers, cups, bottles and wrappers, and hand them to our cabin crew when they come round to clear up.
Right, all that's left to do is sit back and relax. We're almost there. home, everyone. Now that we've landed, please don't stand up just yet.
Rather than standing and waiting, please stay seated and buckled up until we switch the seatbelt signs off. Please leave your phones in your bags or pockets. You can switch them on when we open the plane doors. And just to let you know, you're not allowed to smoke or vape on the journey to the terminal or in the terminal itself. Before you go, please make sure you've got everything with you, and take care when you open the overhead lockers, as some things may have moved during the flight. As you leave us, please take care, as there will be a gap between the plane and the steps or air bridge. If you're travelling with children, please hold their hand. Remember, as the saying goes, mind the gap.
Our friendly customer helpers are all ready and waiting to help you. You can't miss them as they're wearing our famous red uniform, and of course, a big welcoming smile.
From everyone at Jet2.com and Jet2 Holidays, we can't wait to see you again soon, and we hope you've all had a lovely holiday.